We have just witnessed a fight which can only be called a money machine fight. Fight generated simply or put together just to in order to have a big summer blockbuster of a fight. Since many of the best boxers today have not fought during this summer, like Triple G, Keith Thurman, Anthony Joshua, and some others. Errol Spence Jr. also. Um, they all fought before spring the last time, so so you know, this summer has really been rather weak, and then the Lomachenko fight with Salido fell through, and he instead fought a much weaker opponent, and yeah, it's been rather weak summer of boxing, and now uh, I'm not sure what we witnessed last night was really a boxing match, but anyway, it qualifies as one anyway. So, but I think really it was just you know, I mean, a guy who has never been in a boxing ring before, no matter how formidable he is in the octagon, how is he going to defeat a guy like who has done it all in boxing, who is undefeated on paper anyway? I think it was just another chance for Floyd to, gain some more spotlight and not least money, as if he didn't have enough already. You know, I was actually surprised that Conor McGregor managed to do as much as he did against Floyd. Well, I kind of thought it would be like, as in the Pacquiao fight, with McGregor chasing Mayweather all the time and missing a lot, but it wasn't. But anyway, I don't think Mayweather fans should gloat too much about this anyway, because you know McGregor was not a boxer, simple, and yeah, he may have a style not unlike boxers, but it's a huge difference when you have never done any boxing before. Well, not on pro level, and then you are supposed to fight a guy like Floyd Mayweather Jr. It's come on, it's unrealistic. It's not fair, is it? So, unfortunately, I don't know who was the first guy to express interest in this fight. I don't remember, but uh, you know, I don't think he should have ever that McGregor should have ever taken this fight, and because there was no way that he could be in advantage despite the gloves, despite all that, despite the weight advantage. Perhaps it only worked against him. I don't know, because with all that weight, he wasn't able to move as effectively, perhaps, as Floyd. And the age advantage doesn't matter really that much when you are totally unexperienced with boxing as a pro, and you're fighting one of the best boxers ever to step in the ring, technically anyway. So yeah, I would say it was an impressive performance by Floyd Mayweather, but you know, uh, yeah, I don't think it was. Of course, he got the stoppage, but it's obvious that Conor, McGregor, he never went. I don't know. They sometimes have 3 round fights, mostly. I think in the UFC, and sometimes it's 5 rounds. I don't know how it goes. I know he never has fought, like more than 5 rounds in his life. So it's obvious if he failed to put Floyd away early, within 5 or 6 rounds, he was gonna gas and get pummeled, and he did. But he still, he went pretty far, 10 rounds. That's quite impressive, actually. So, but as I said, they didn't. He shouldn't have taken this fight, and it's sad that they had to give us this in order to give us a big summer fight. So yeah, I think in boxing future we do have some really good fights coming up. Of course, the big one is Golovkin versus Alvarez, and yeah, there are a few more. Um, the worst thing is in the Ward. We have had Ward-Kovalev, the only big fight, but it was in the beginning of the summer. But it was very disappointing how it ended. It was Ward got away with, low blowing Kovalev into submission, like, and it was disgraceful that it was, scored as a knockout. It was judged to be a knockout victory. It was really a disgrace. So that was another thing. The only really big fight of the summer was a disgrace, really. So that's what happened. Yeah, and then there was controversy in the recent fight between Shinsuke Yamanaka and Luis Neri. Neri stopped Yamanaka in 4 rounds, of course, and uh, and after that, it turned out that he had been on the juice, and that I could have kind of expected that, because Yamanaka has never been, close to being stopped before, and to get stopped in 4 rounds by a guy that's just, almost unknown. Yeah, it happens, but it was suspicious. So that's another, stain on this summer's boxing record. So yeah, we can only hope that this fall will be, or autumn will be better, and there will be no more disgraces. Yeah. So otherwise, I was saying all the best fights took place within the first 4 months actually this year. Santa Cruz versus Frampton and Golovkin versus Jacobs. Yeah, and then there was Turner versus Garcia, and of course Joshua versus Klitschko. Yes, so that's about it. Yeah, I wish you a pleasant evening. Bye bye.